Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto!
Hey! Open Virgo! Oh, shit.
Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight!
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Alright. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Henry? Are you going to just stand here like a statue?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of...
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to...
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
What armour are you talking about? Sir Brunswick?
Oh, nothing. It's just a local legend. They say a famous knight lived here who killed a ferocious lion and saved a many-headed dragon. Or the other way round. It doesn't matter. I don't even know.
And is the armour real?
Maybe. Maybe not. Geibel, the scribe, might know something about it. He has a lot of learned books. I don't know my letters.
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a knight. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your arm?
That's a long...
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly.
Well, I'm not pushing you. Just...
I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks.
I have no...
The hell you will. Here you go. I'll skip supper.
Wow.
Yeah, don't start crying.
Damn. I could use a horse.
Don't exaggerate.
Still.
There's a stud farm in Semin.
Then which way is...
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Once you see the walled farmhouse, though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again.
If you find some work,
My main concern...
well, yeah.
How much time?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't, so...
Hopefully by then I'll... Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Greetings.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anyone
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Greetings.
Oh, no. Why? A lovely tree like that.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh? Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zherovka Street.
What then?
Has the water sprite been up to mischief again? Could say that. They found a dead body.
Wie schade. Auf Wiedersehen.
What? Hush. He's a Pole, isn't he? Clear off! Huh? Get out of here! Crap! What?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Praise the Lord.
Good day.
Times better than Westbrook ever was. I hear he settled in Gutenberg. The cast rising high enough in the city.
That should do it.
Nothing's to you.
How are things going here?
The land is good. Apart from those assholes up on the hill, that is.
What do you mean?
Fucking tackle bastard. They're getting above themselves.
Do you want me to help with them?
Trust me. I'll make it worth your while. What do you say?
I might be able to help.
All right. Up on that hill over there, it's tackle. All I want you to do is to go over there and we'll make some mischief and have a few laughs while we're at it. Well then, will you help me?
Nah, why not? I could use a good laugh.
Listen up then. Those naughty Takavite bastards have this nice maypole in their village. They're so proud of it, you'd think it's a gift from the king himself. Especially Project. Nothing would teach them a lesson better than stealing it and putting it up on display here. Just to spite them.
So all I have to do is take their maypole and bring it to you?
Aye, exactly. But be careful no one sees you take it. It'll be tight if they catch you.
All right.
Excellent. But even if something goes wrong, don't go clobbering anyone over the head.
You want to do...
Piss him off. You know, mess with him. But remember...
Of course.
But go ahead and talk to Project. At least you'll see what an asshole...
Why don't you like the Takavites?
Because they're wankers. Arrogant wankers. Think they're above everyone else. But mainly, they stole our pasture, which has belonged to Giliov since time immemorial.
How does someone steal a pasture, anyway?
Like a prick, that's how. Behind Takov, there's this strip of land leading toward the pond. It's supposed to belong to us, for grazing. There's an old tree there, and everything between the tree and the wood is ours. I was there when it was decided. I was about your age then, and I got a good beating on and you can bet your ass.
Did you take your pasture dispute to Lord Bombergov?
Of course we did. He asked us, and he said we should sort it out amongst ourselves. And that if he heard about it ever again, he'll have both me and Project flogged. So that's that.
They beat you up under the tree? Why would they do that?
You bet they did. That's just how it's done, obviously. When we agree on something like this, and we pick a...
Aye.
Are you going to the market tomorrow?
I don't think so.
make it more bearable. Or just say sod it and not go. What are you talking about? You want to go to hell?
Ha! Hell or a never-ending, boring mass.
What's the difference?
God bless you.
Ah, damn!
Greetings.
What the fuck is this supposed to...
Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit!
Oh, there's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him. Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, Sakra. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. You wouldn't be the first or the last. Maybe your dog's gone feral.
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it.
You live completely alone in the middle of the woods. Don't you think I've already got a bad enough impression of you?
And where else would we live, you genius, when we're not wanted? Don't go digging up old wrongs, Henry. And don't insult us.
Where exactly was Pavlena going?
To Troskovitz. She was taking wicker baskets she'd made. She sells them there and uses the coin to buy what we need. Sometimes it takes her a while, but this time she said she'd be right back. I have a bad feeling about this.
Did it occur to you she might have run off? She's a young girl and pretty. What kind of life does she have here in the woods? Maybe she wanted to live a little.
You don't know Pavlena. She's not like that. If she wanted to live a little, she'd tell me straight out. She doesn't keep things from me. Don't imagine I keep her here against her will, or that I don't know what it means to be young.
Pavlena is young and, well, no offence, but you seem a little old to be her mother. Is she really your daughter?
She is. Not by birth, but that doesn't change anything. Her mother died in childbirth, and there was no one but me to take care of her.
And who was Pavlena's birth mother?
A girl from the charcoal burners. They left the county, and I think she had no one else. I bet...
All right, good wife.
Thank you, Henry. Like I said, she was heading for
All right.
And maybe you could look in her room in the loft? My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you...
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? She's got unfinished work here. Like she got up and went straight out. Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her. I had a look in
And?
She didn't pack up her stuff. I don't think she was planning to be gone for long.
I told you, didn't I? Pavlena wouldn't run off.
I found a cap there. A man's cap. I don't suppose Pavlena would wear something like that.
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife. I'm just saying what I found.
Could she have found herself a beau in Troskovitz?
She's got unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
We've got nothing, Pavlena. It was good to see you, my friend.
Hail Mary.
I've heard incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi. It was quite the show.
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it. But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strongman isn't a trade. It's a way of life.
I believe you. Getting run over by a wagon isn't for everyone.
That's right. Not everyone can do it. But I was nursed by a wild she-bear, so it's no problem for me. Nothing's impossible. Remember that. Nothing's impossible.
What's up? Is everything all right?
Same as usual. Can't complain.
You were raised by a wild bear, you said?
You think I'm lying? Or you're just amazed?
Well, it's just you're the first person I ever met who had that kind of upbringing.
The first? The only one, more like, fella. It was a cruel winter when they found me in that bear's den as a baby.
So you're an orphan?
If we rule out a human baby being born to a bear, then I reckon that's a good bet.
Right. That was stupid.
What?
No, I meant I was being stupid. About the bear thing, of course.
Well, there you go. Nothing's impossible for a man like me. Like I say, nothing's impossible.
What did you do before you took to the road?
How did I become a nomad? It's in my blood. This is my life.
So you've known the Voivod for some time?
Uh-huh. The Voivode is a good fella. I met him this winter and helped him with his horse.
I didn't realize you know about horses.
What? The only thing I know about horses is that they go around on 4 legs. The Voivode's horse died from the cold, so I dragged it to the camp on a handcart, and we turned it into some first-class goulash. At least that old nag was good for something.
I'd be interested to know what you live on.
I had lentils for lunch and bread pudding for dinner. What's it to you?
What do you do, I mean?
Right now, I'm talking to you. Then I'll go and have a bite to eat because I'm starving and need to keep my strength up. It's not so easy. The strongman trade can't be taken lightly.
Don't they say a hungry artist makes for a good artist?
A hungry artist is a bad artist because no one ever earned a crust by going hungry.
What can you do, Tomcat?
Me? Everything. Nothing's impossible.
Come on. Don't tell me you can really do everything.
If I put my mind to it. Try me.
What about swimming?
I've been training to swim in cold water for years. No one can beat me when it comes to swimming under ice.
I'd like to believe that. And seeing it's summer now, I have no other choice. What about climbing?
I can climb any cliff without a rope, just using my bare hands, and then do a backflip off it into a pond.
Jesus, you're a madman.
Not at all. I'd be a madman if I trusted my life to something as crazy as a horse.
Wait, so you're afraid of horses?
Hey, nothing's impossible. But I hate horses with all my guts. I never take risks, and that's why I'll never get on a horse. Not even for a golden goose.
You don't take risks? And what about your strongman antics?
No risk involved. That's years of hard work and training, fella. If I didn't believe in myself and what I do, I'd be long dead.
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, A few days ago, I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next time.
We can start right away.
All right.
Shall we begin?
Here's a practice longsword. Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you're going to attack, commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
I get it. Let's do it.
See? That's the way. Again. Beautiful. Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
All right.
See? That's the way. Again. Beautiful.
I'm sorry.
That's that, then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all. Meisterhowl. Also known as the Master Strike.
How about someone else?
I'm sure I'm not the only swordsman around who could teach you something.
How can I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
Ha! I've barely taught you anything, and you're already getting caught.
Ah!
Sorry, lad, but it's too soon for...
True.
Man, did you get hit by a horse?
Tis but a scratch.
You're a bit picky, aren't you? Oh, it is you, Charges.
What are you talking about?
You are that chavo from my dream, Jalas Mangesuno. You came to me, the Eterno Gajo, friend of the Roma with clear eyes, the one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again, or divide us forever.
What? What's a chavo? What am I supposed to do?
Go and see the Voivod, he will tell you more.
How are you doing?
Places, Gajo Mishtes. What can an old woman like me do for you?
I'd like to learn a greeting in your language.
There are all kinds. But if you want to say how are you, then it is Sartukejal. And if you want something a bit less ordinary, it is Kaijazmore. But that is only said by man to man, mind you. We women say, Sotavezmrichai.
Aha. And what does that mean?
It is simply asking if the other has enough to eat. This is good manners among us. Te aveți bactalo, more.
Ha! It's you, Gajo. Aranka's prophet.
What?
You come to save our family from...
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down, Gajo, when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is... If Aranka's prophecy is true...
How can I help?
How do you think? You might...
Do you think in that forest?
No, I'm sure.
What prophet?
Miri Romney had vision, and she described a Gajo. She said a stranger coming, not like us, different. And I believe her every...
So she disappeared out?
On my honor as voivode of this camp. We searched for her, but not find. And now, it's written in... Will you help me?
I'll help you.
Dear God.
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika. Where and when did you last see her?
It has been 2 days.
You mean Bojana, the herbalist?
I do not know the Johanni's name. But I know she does not like nomads. She says she don't know anything. And if she know, she will...
Voivod, I know it's hard to accept.
No.
But...
I
just mean...
I am Voivod. And when I know something...
Where's her tent?
We look to...
Still...
Mishto. But don't wait. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop. She always like...
I think I know everything.
Please. See you soon, my friend.
What the?
You won't come here making trouble, fella.
I apologize, my friend. Will you forgive me? I'll pay you back in the future.
All right. No doubt it'll come in. So run along. But don't... I'm sorry. Everything is in its place.
Maybe next time, then.
Nice scarf. It must have belonged to Marika.
My God, you look awful. Do you need help?
Ah, no thanks. It looks worse than it is.
Everything is in its place.
What did I come here for?
Oh, well. You don't look too good. You should see the sawbones.
Right. That's nothing out of the ordinary for me. But thanks. I'll go and see him.
Dann nicht das so.
What do you have for sale? What do you know about Marika's disappearance?
I don't know what to think about it. I've got plenty to worry about myself.
Are you in charge of the horses around here?
Aye, you got that right, Mura. Me and my stallion Dan have all the horses in the region under our thumb and hoof.
All the horses in the region? What does that entail?
You will see for yourself when you bring me one. I will take any horse, as long as it is alive. Where you get it from is none of my business. I will buy it for all the groschen I can scrounge together.
You found a nice source.
And if you just happen to like the horse so much that you would like to, perhaps because you still go everywhere on foot, I would be happy to teach it to listen to you like a proper Romani man listens to his voivod. For a bit of coin, that is. Of course you will have to pay me, not the horse. It will certainly be cheaper than buying one from those bastards at the stables.
All right. Where should I take the horse?
Put him by the pennants over there.
I'll keep that in mind.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit. What the
hell?
I'll rip your ass open!
My God, you look awful. Do you need help? Tanamistes, Sarmila Poslanki.
I'm looking for this friend of mine. A big
Look, you know what? He's scarred.
What's life?
Free. Being needs.
What did you say?
Ah, that was...
You mean a province?
Najanov. Maybe.
And perhaps a bit of...
Kora Chacho.
Nomads, you mean?
Ha. See you soon, my friend.
Somebody gave you a good working over. Are you all right?
This? Ah, it's nothing.
What do you know about... I don't know what...
Are you in charge?
Aye, me and my...
All the horses...
You will see. I will take it where you... I will buy it for all... And if perhaps I would be happy for a bit of... Of course, it will certainly...
All right.
Put him by...
I'll keep that in...
I apologize.
Somebody gave you a good working over. Are you all right?
This? Ah, it's nothing. But thanks for asking. Nice scarf. Must have belonged to Marika.
Sweet Virgin Mary, did you get hit by a horse?
I'm sorry.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Greetings.
dry, with no fresh water. The people there feel themselves the next.
God grant you health.
Oh, good day.
God bless you.
Can I get something to eat and a...
We'll see. And for how...
Just for tonight.
All right, then. Paying a...
My dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him, by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while, but I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Copenina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut at Copenina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
And you haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting? But I'd say it was in the forest.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go... I hope he hasn't started drinking some... One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local...
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
And what did they find there?
I thought so too, but then they ordered wine and paid...
Would you happen to know where I could find these?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a...
Where did you...
If you follow...
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have... I started talking to them and they...
Why?
They said a pack...
Aren't wolves afraid?
That's what I thought.
Did they tell you where it...
In a gorge, above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves. What if you climb up those rocks, you'll...
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God...
Do you have any more?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here.
That sounds good.
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes, and that's pretty...
Thanks, Inky. Excuse me, I'm looking...
Let me guess.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up, good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid...
What do you mean by that?
Because they're right ruffians who are all... But still, birds of a feather. See you soon, my friend.
Greetings to you.
So you're saying the number of stanzas or style of meter are irrelevant, just as long as I make a lot of use of the word?
Oh well, what can you do?
They pour the beer on the table.
It's about getting to the point.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
What's going on around?
We hold a fight club here.
That's how.
It acts in, and that.
Thanks, Inky.
Whatever.
I feel a lucky roll coming up. Shall we play?
What game would you like to play?
Wagoners, let's play.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. These ones here. Like this. Here. Damn! What's this?
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you, friend.
I'll be right there.
All right.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Greetings.
Aye. Lots of people.
These ones here.
Rain. Just what we needed.
Innkeeper, a beer.
Like this.
God be
Oh no, not good.
Hail.
You must have a lucky horseshoe up your arse. Next time I'll be more careful around you. Aren't those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there? Lord grant you health.
Good day to you. You're a bit picky, aren't you? What do you want here, you?
I need a bath.
Certainly.
I need a hot bath.
Great.
Nah, that's
I'm offering. So much dust.
Welcome, my good man. Karl von Utterbrick is the name.
I'm Henry. Are you German?
No. Why? Should I be?
Well, you've got a German face.
Honest looking, eh?
Yes. And do you live here? Under the bridge?
You envy me, eh?
Of course. It's a real palace.
Well, don't even think about it. It's my bridge. And now you're here. You want to buy something?
You're selling something?
Of course.
Gifts from heaven?
Just what I said. You're a bit slow, aren't you? When folks go home from time, all nice.
What do you...
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
Stop, man! Fuck! I'll kill you!
Somebody, please! Come on, then! You bastard! That was something!
Piece of shit!
Fuck you! Fucking piece of shit!
I've been waiting for you.
It's a slaughter!
My God, you look awful. Do you need...